Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this. This is Dee with INFP-A Assertive Insights, and today we're going to be talking about what happens, what it looks like when FI and FE DOMs clash. Okay, so what's this all about? This is another chapter in my saga with my daughter, my ESFJ daughter, that I'm supposed to be sharing an apartment with, sort of. I have my own place, but I'm helping her with her place while she's getting her divorce. And if you remember that, and some of you enjoyed the other things I was saying about how we get along or not get along, mostly we don't get along. And everybody in the family, though, thinks that we're the most alike, and that's further from the truth. So what am I talking about with FI, FE? Welcome. This channel is about everything INFP, from an older INFP, based on professional and personal experience and my research and observations. And first off, and I do concentrate, I don't do the alphabet soup with MBTI too much here. Just bring it down to everyday terms, but when I do, I spend my time on our top two functions, which are FI, introverted feeling, and NE, extroverted intuition. I don't think I have any other functions. I don't acknowledge them. particularly those that are really inferior and really I don't. So we have FI, we have introverted feeling, the INFPs, and of course I'm going to be taking this simplistically so everybody will understand and maybe make it fun, sort of. But I'm totally miffed today for several reasons. If you do hear some noise outside, they are cutting down all the pine trees, so the birds have no place to live. Where I live, they're tearing down all the trees. They're building, they paved paradise and put up a parking lot, as the old song goes, literally, and I am totally upset, because that's one thing I enjoy is watching from our fourth floor apartment, the birds. But anyway, that's what the noise is if you hear it. So yes. So FI, that means we're all about ourselves. A lot of people from the other 15 personality types say we're selfish. Won't get into that, but we're not selfish. We are self-centered, though. I think there's a difference in being selfish and self-centered. We think about ourselves first. It's about our introverted feeling. It's how we think, our values, how we feel about our values. We make decisions based on our values and our feelings. And after gathering all the nuts and bolts and nuts, we're gatherers from the external world, which is our intuition. So, okay. So the SF, no, I got that wrong. That's why I don't do alphabet soup. The ESFJ, like my daughter is, that we're supposed to be sharing an apartment with, they are FENI. I mean, they're not introverted. FE, this is why I don't do alphabet soup again. FE, their extroverted feeling, that means they want harmony with the whole world. It's the way of harmonizing, totally opposite. Introverted sensing is their passenger part. I don't even have an SI. I don't have any sensory thing at all. And it's like in a video by Von Pete recently, which was satire, but he's like, INFPs have no senses at all. We don't sense anything. I don't sense anything. And so she senses a lot. So she comes in handy to fix things. So what's the beef? I got a beef with her. I halfway slammed the door, then it got to be open. How this works is that the last time I talked, I think I had door slammed her a little bit. I didn't want to go see her. I haven't seen the apartment that I'm help paying for, but that's her inheritance, and it's a gift. And it's actually I'm paying for Airbnb time, and so because I was looking for a place to go, and I thought instead of paying for Airbnb, why don't I just pay for yours? Because she's only there half the time, and it 6 months ago it sounded like a great idea to me. But like most INFPs, I've moved on. I've got other projects I'm doing. I'm over that now. It never came to fruition, and she never had time for me to go over, oddly enough, even though she's supposed to not be there. Wouldn't send me her schedule, wouldn't do that. It's just 2 days on, 3 days off. Well, what does that mean to me? That means nothing to me. To her, it means everything. Mom, just follow my calendar. I'm there 2 days. I'm off at home 3 days. 2 days, 3 days. Unless I'm working or unless I have an appointment. And she just multitasks like a million things. And I'm like, I can't keep up. Send me the calendar. I need to look at the calendar. I can't follow you. So we went through that. She gave me a key because that was part of the stipulation. I need a key. Well, I found out. And she's always giving me an open invitation. Doesn't matter if I'm there or not. Doesn't matter if I'm working. Just come over. You can't keep up with my schedule. No, I don't understand 2 days on, 3 days off, except when I'm working or have an appointment or I've got the kids. I do not understand that. No. You have to write that down for me, and I may be able to follow instructions. I have no SI. That's her passenger port. I have no sensing. I'm an intuitive. I think about the big picture. You got to bring it down, rein it in. So anyway, what happened was I had an open invitation, or so I thought, but that was her FE talking to appease me, I think. So I went the other week. A couple of weeks ago, I did go. And to find the place, to see if I can figure out how to get there, because it's where I live is just overpopulated. Do not move to North Carolina if you're thinking about it. We're number 1 place in the world, number 2 place in the country. The area I live in, I think, is number 1 city. The moving to, please don't. We have no infrastructure. The traffic's horrible. It's a very sensory world. I can't do it. So I thought, well, let me just try to see if I can get over there. So that's what I did, and it was easier than I thought. I accomplished that, but I didn't let her know I was coming in case I got totally lost, and I didn't want to be embarrassed or her frustrated, because she gets frustrated. So it's like, Mom would just come, and she's very frustrated. I don't have GPS. I have an old car. I'm used to doing things the old way, like don't cut down these trees because that's where I know to turn. Turn at the oak tree on the right-hand side of the road. Well, if you cut that oak tree down, I have no idea where I am. That's the way, I think that's the way a lot of INFPs go about life. We go by what's in the environment. I don't know all about GPS. I don't know how to work one if I had one. And I don't want somebody talking to me when I'm driving like that, because I've tried it. So anyway, I made it. Made her apartment. Another sensory thing that's backwards about her building is that she's on 4th floor, I thought. She told me she's on 4th floor. So I go to the elevator, and I notice, and she told me she was on the top floor to 4th floor. So I got in the elevator, and the floor goes to 5th floor, but she says 4th floor, and she told me her apartment's 406. Mine's 405, by the way, so that's kind of interesting. But I hit the 4th floor button. It opened up, and then all the numbers were 3. 305, 302, 3. I'm like, where am I? So I go to 5th floor, and actually 4th floor is on 5th floor. So for somebody who has no sensory, I'm laughing, and I hope you are too, but it was very freaky to me that somebody who has no sensory functions that work, and I don't want them to work. 4th floor should be on the 4th floor button. And it wasn't, and I'm like, am I on the right floor? So I go to the apartment and knocked on the door just to be polite in case I'm at the wrong place. And nobody came to the door. I tried the key doesn't work. I thought, oh great, I'm either in the wrong place or she has just given me a key, never tried it out. I doubt she's tried it out to make sure it works. So I came home empty-handed, haven't seen her apartment yet. And I passed by the pool, and I had told her earlier that I want to come by and sit by the pool when it gets warmer. And she said, oh, there's no water in the pool. Well, I drove by the pool. I had to drive by the pool to get back to the road, and there's water in that pool. They usually don't drain. I mean, I know that. They usually don't drain pools, not around here, because it costs too much. So, what does all this mean? So I'm mad, I'm miffed. I really don't want to go see her. I really don't care. I've done my job. I'm just chalking it up that the Airbnb fees that I have already paid for a year, I've paid the yearly rate of what it would cost me to do an Airbnb. Yeah, to help her out too. I just chalked it up. I just said, yes, don't worry about it. So you got enough in life to worry about. Just chill out. It's only money. It's only money. So, and it does helpful, and I'm trying to be helpful, not be so stingy. I'm stingy, and a lot of INFPs have that stinginess in there. We don't want to do things for ourselves, enjoy it. So she's enjoying the apartment, I think, so I'm helping her enjoy it, because we're all about ourselves. And I know I may sound rambling, but this is the story. Because we're all about ourselves first, and how it makes us feel. So, I don't like the idea of being given a key that doesn't work, and not having an open invitation, and having paid for it. But I'm thinking, yes, okay, I'll use my other functions, and I just won't worry about it. I'll go to FE. I'll try to do her FE and harmonize. And for the harmony, I won't cause a fight for once in my life about it. I just let it go. I didn't say anything. And so when she did get back to me, I did tell her that I went and I couldn't get in. The key didn't work. I texted her, and then she texted back, well, it only works one way or something like that. And I thought, that makes no sense. But come to find out, she's put some kind of special lock on the door when she's inside sleeping. She had worked the night before, and she was sleeping, so that's why she didn't hear me. That's why she has some kind of special smart lock thing, so people can't get in when she's in there, which she didn't tell me about. So yeah, but what I was thinking, and she never did, but she never did apologize. She never did say, well, come over and I'll make sure. I'm sorry the key didn't seem to work. I'm sorry you came over. Oh, no, there's no apology. It was just like she glossed it over, made some kind of excuse of what happened. It had nothing to do with her, but glossing it over, and, oh, no, I'm not locking you out. I'm not. So what I'm thinking about, that's how we collide. Is that I'm thinking about me. Do something for me. Say you're sorry. Say it's unfortunate that you didn't get in, that you'll make sure that the key does work. I don't think she's tried to make sure this key works. I was supposed to get a key, so she gave me a key. I meant a key that works for the door. But anyway, yeah, so I'm all about myself right now as a FI Dom. She's all about harmonizing in the world, and she's got too much to do in her FE that I'm just thrown to the side here, which FI Doms don't like to be thrown to the side, because that's the way we spend our whole life, is being somebody's sidekick or last choice. And I'm her mother. I should be up there at the top, I think. But there's no thank you. There's nothing. There was no thank you about me paying Airbnb bills for nothing. So that's how we clashed. So I thought, well, I'm just not going. I really don't want to go. I'm over that. So she calls last night, and she happens to be the mother of my grandson that's very, very kind, and I had the video about, I don't know how they're related. But she's different than the rest of the family. But so she calls last night and she wants to know about graduation tickets, and I really don't want to go with 600 people in an auditorium, 600 graduates, and then everybody's got 3 people, and it's a huge auditorium, convention center. No, I don't want to go to that. They're having a party the day before. I'd rather go to the party. It's going to be outside. It's going to be a pig picking. Where it's going to be, yeah, that's more my thing. I can stand in my corner and eat. When I get tired, I can leave. I'm not around several thousand people. So anyway, that's why she called. And she told me, she said, well, you can come over tomorrow, which is now, and I'm going to be home. Well, I texted her an hour and a half ago about, are you home? Because I was dressed and ready to go over. I've yet to hear from her. So I think what she did was yesterday she was glossing over again, using the FE of harmonizing. But she doesn't have time for me, but she has time all of a sudden. She's got time. Friends invited her and the kids to the mountains and for the weekend, and she's going here and she's going there, and yeah, she's got millions of friends that she's trying to please, and that's what they do. That's what ESFJs do. They have lots of friends, or really acquaintances. I think the friends like them because they try to please everybody. They try to please the world. And you're just a number to them, really and truly. They can be manipulative. My daughter is very manipulative, but they're manipulative in a kind way. You don't realize it until later. Like I didn't realize it until later. I bought into her story and her spiel about how we're going to share this apartment, and I got my key, but she has not noticed whether the key really works. It's a copy, and she has not offered to let's make sure it works, Mom. I'm sorry that happened. Nope. So I'm all about me right now. She's all about the world right now. So that's how we clash, and that's how we get along, is that sensors do bring us down from the sky and the clouds. They bring us back to reality. We help sensors see potential. But how it clashes and how it's really clashed right now, I'm totally miffed. That yes, last night again there was this smoothing over, and I bought into it again. Come over tomorrow, I'm going to be home. And I said, I'll let you know if I'm coming. I'll text and let you know. Okay, great. It's been an hour. It's probably been close to 2 hours now. Haven't heard from her. She's going to tell me she was in the shower and didn't hear it. You don't take that long a shower. But she's going to gloss over again. So that's how it happens. I'm doing another 20-minute, 10-minute video. But that is how FI and FE DOMs clash. I hope you had got something out of it. If you want to hang out with them, just they're a lot of fun. I will say I have a good time with her. They're a lot of fun. If you have an argument with them, usually it comes and goes pretty quickly. It can be very intense because when we get pushed back up, they will push us, and they will use us, and they will push us. They are manipulative. And that's what, not just my daughter, that's just what I've looked up about them. They can be manipulative. They usually are on some level because they try to please the whole world, and just know that you're going to be a number regardless of your relationship. I think, being an FI Dom and being that I'm her mother, I'm the one, I won't say it in these terms, but I'm her mother. I had her. I delivered her. I should be there at the top. I think I should be there at the top. I think most moms think they should be there at the top, but being an FI Dom, I should not be just glossed over. I changed your diaper. That's what I tell her every once in a while. Get off your bougie attitude. I changed your diaper. So there you have it. So I'm probably going to make several videos today because they're cutting down trees and I'm miffed about everything, and my morning got messed up. So yeah, tell me your comments. I hope you did get something out of it. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, stay safe.